Welcome back, everybody. It's a sad day in the Age of Empires 3 community. Do you want to know why? Because it's the last day of the Revolt week. I've enjoyed it so much. I have enjoyed it so much. But I've tried to save the best till last. Although yesterday's was, I'm not going to lie, yesterday's was probably the best. Yesterday's was absolutely banging. The Psionic Romania game where he got to 99 villagers as Russia. And one little benefit, in case you guys didn't realize, is that Russia get 210 max population and Otto only get 200 population. So that's one thing to note. Those two civs can revolt to Romania. And as Russia, they keep that 210 extra population. So the extra 10 population max pop you can make. With Russia. So that's a kind of cool thing. Romania is not the same for Otto as it is Russia. There's a couple of slight differences to them. However, that being said, it's a new day, it's a new game. We are Sunday, the final game of the Revolt week. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. This is going to be the final one to showcase the creme de la creme of the Revolt week tournament. Yes. So what have we got going on here? Yes, it's yours truly. It's yours truly, Leos. I'm casting myself. I know I get a lot of hate for doing that. My Smurf account is called Leos Klein. Anyone, I think I spoke about this before. Anyone know Leos Klein from Armored Core 2? You are a goat. So I'm playing Brits here. I'm deciding to go for a GMT build. I do like GMT build because I like revolting with Brits. I like getting into industrial, and GMT is the best way to do that. So I'm going for a couple of trade posts right now. We're going up against an Italy player, Chinese, East Asian player. Could be Japanese, Taiwanese. Look at these. He's playing as Italy. Again, another very dangerous industrial civilization. You can see there. He's got a pretty nice deck as well. Pretty dangerous deck. He's got things like usury in there. Papal Arsenal. Advanced Lombards. Like getting advanced Lombards with usury is actually an insane combo for eco. Like, I mean insane combo. Got a little bit of treasure fight going on here, but I managed to pick up the 85 wood, which is very, very good for GMT build, because if you can get 100 wood, it's very easy to pick up one of these native TPs, which I believe I do get. And obviously each TP is going to help your age up time, so that includes native TPs. Okay. So we have a look at my deck. Pretty obvious what I'm going to do, right? No explanation needed there. GMT is one of those builds where I really like GMT build, but it only works for about 50% of the population of civilizations. Any civ that has a dangerous rush, if you see this deck, just rush it. Just rush that GMT build. Take the TPs down, rush your opponent, because but essentially what you're going to stop is the biggest power spike to this build is the Highlanders with the 2 Falcons. If you can deny that with any decent form of rush, you're going to be able to just cripple the GMT build. But against civs like Italy, which are going to go for the industrial build pretty much 9 times out of 10, any like Dutch maybe that don't have a strong rush, you know, I'm trying to think what other civs there are. There are a couple. So any civ that doesn't have a strong rush is GMT build is honestly going to be really, really strong. So you do see there, I do manage to get a TP in transition, which will help my age 2 ever so slightly, but mainly it's going to help my age 3 at this point. So 13 vills. That is the downside to GMT. Only got 13 villagers. Compared to like Brits normal in age 2, like 19 vills. Aging up with my tower. 700 coin, 700 wood. So when you go GMT, you basically turn it into a standard fast fortress build. Let's go have a look over at Italy. He's obviously playing very greedy here. He's on 17 vills. Capitalism is in, and obviously lots of market techs already. Honestly, when you play these East Asian guys, they honestly have a different meta to a lot of kind of like the more Eurocentric players, Western players. They honestly have a different style altogether. Obviously, that's, I think that's a good thing. But you got to keep it's like they keep you on your toes. You got to be cautious because it's very difficult to predict what they can do sometimes. They don't like follow the standard kind of most, not all of them, of course, but it just definitely feels like that. You're always going to get outliers, people like Callan, Carp, Osteo. But generally, there's a meta that forms. And the Asian community just don't follow that meta most of the time. Oh, hello, ladies. Hello. Oh, we've got some lesbianims. We've got some lesbians right there. Holding hands. Are they hiding from someone? No? Okay, you're playing peekaboo. We see you. We found you. Okay, he's making musketeers. I'm just zooming in right here. I am just zooming in. Look at the, god damn, that hourglass figure. I've got time to wait, baby. All right, enough of the first trap in. Oh yes, Maltese company coming in. I forget he sent it that early. So Italy are going for very, very early 700 wood. You should see actually 700 wood. And he doesn't have a Lombard yet. No Lombards whatsoever. So just kind of market, doing their standard villagers and market kind of text. I've picked up a dog from somewhere. Pablo. Good old faithful Pablo. Oh my god, that was a tongue twister. Oh, that Brit flag went miles. Right, there you go. I aged up with the longbows. And now I am thinking, oh, what a good fight this is going to be for me. But how wrong I was. I'm overkilling massively as well. Because bang! In comes that big guard. And look at that. The Gren's getting stuck in with the Hospitalers and the Inquisitors. God damn. What's this one called again? Maltese. Yeah, that's right. It's the Malta company, basically. So lots of siege there. So absolutely destroying me right there. So I'm in a little bit of a pickle. I'm thinking, okay, well, he's playing Italy, but he's going H2 against me here, so I'm in a bit of a pickle. And I'm going super greedy here. Look at this. I'm going Hanseatic League before I get my Highlanders, which is super greedy. And look at this. He's already pushing in, but I want them on that gold mine because I'm a greedy little bastard. I'm trying to rush them down as quickly as I can. Bang, there they go. He sees it. He's going to directly it. But I do get the Highlanders now. And the two Falcons are almost here. It's all about micro here and keeping these units safe. The two Falcons are going to pop first, just about. And then the Highlanders coming as well. Boom. He does take down one of the Torps. But I get a big quadruple kill there. Boom. And another big hit. And I managed to repel the Maltese company. I really like the Maltese company, though. I honestly believe in so many situations, it is stronger than the Papal Lancer company. I know that sounds silly, but like the Hospitalers, if they connect, and the Grens, the fire throwers, like so much damage. So much damage. And if your opponent's making mainly like musketeers, heavy infantry, Maltese company is way better. Score's very close. I do get an order of Vaza in. I got that spam that as early as I could get it. And you can see here, Torps are gathering at 0.79. 0.33. Wood up. 0.06 as opposed to 0.5. 1.05 food. Yeah, just for a very temporary basis until they will go down. Boom. There you go. But yeah, I go for the tower, so I siege the tower down. And now 1k coins coming in, because obviously I'm going for the industrial here. Want to try and siege his barracks down, but he's still in H2, which just it's caught me off guard, I'm not going to lie. And watch this fight. Somehow his hussars, I try and look at the fire throwers. Look at them melt. Somehow my falconets just got melted. And now I'm having to deal with fire throwers against Highlanders, which is not a good idea. I need to run away from those fire throwers, or I just got absolutely destroyed here. And I didn't even take the barracks down. Can I get a hi-ya? So I'm starting to actually go panic mode right now. I'm thinking, that wasn't in the rulebook. Like, That was not supposed to happen. I am going to force my way into industrial anyway, but I am panicking, thinking, right, well, if I lose my Highlanders right now, like, this might not go well. So you can see that I'm rushing to build some veteran winged hussars. And we get it back out at the worst possible time. I am targeting the fire throwers because they're the things that can do the most damage to me. You just go straight for the throat on the town center. And I'm going to be honest here, right? I'm going to be super honest. I can't age up right now, even if I cancel these winged hussars, right? If it wasn't for this native post, I would have lost the game here. I might still lose the game, but I would lose the game right here. Look how fast he's sieging this down. Just waiting for the winged hussars. Minutemen timing now. Boom, there it goes. Bring my explorer in as well for the extra snaring. And watch the lance attack. Boom! Beautiful. And even though he's got pure musketeers here, they are going to get cleaned by the winged hussars. So, thank goodness for the House of Vaza. Thank goodness for the House of Vaza. Always good to see the Polish winged hussars. Which, let's hope when we get DLC, this is a trainable unit. Look how badass they are. Such a cool looking unit, man. So, the only thing is I am a little bit stuck now. I spent a lot of resources. You can see I've got a lot of idle villagers here as well. I spent a lot of resources on those winged hussars. They're very expensive. 200 food and 100 coin. Very, very expensive. Do kill a couple of architects there, which is actually massive. But now it's his turn to do Minutemen. These winged hussars are so tough. They have area of effect as well. Highlanders, of course, very, very tough as well. So I'm shipping a fort now. We go look over at Italy. He's still in age 2, and he's still mixing it up with Musk Huss. Again, I told you, a lot of these Asian players don't follow the rule book. And he's on 31 villagers, which is not terrible, considering he probably has all of the market upgrades as well. You can see here, he's now started to ship Lombard techs. Does have a Fuzi in as well, so he's getting lots of Lombard resources, and he's getting a lot of XP from them, remaking his architects, which is going to slow him down. Now advanced politicians coming in. He's on 4 Lombards, trying to make his 5th one there. So he's pretty set up. If he's allowed here to get into Fortress, or Age Up rather, and then get into Industrial, he's going to be scary because he's got decent eco behind us. Decent Lombard eco. Village gathering at 1.09 food. Coin 0.66. Amalgamation coming in now. Very expensive. He's got the wood to do it, so that's going to give him an extra villager as well, don't forget. But still playing us out in age 2. Let's go check over back at me, and you can see I'm almost ready to age up here. I do start putting some docks down because, my little beauties, it's Revolt week. So I'm planning 1 step ahead, boys. I'm 1 step ahead. Another order of Vaza coming in. He's pushing in, though. He is pushing in. I've got to be careful, and there's lots of villagers all about. Look, we're on 32 vills. We're going to lose some here. I'm just trying to bait these musketeers, separate them from the husk, which I do manage to do, and he kind of allows it to happen, but he thinks it's worth it because he's killing lots of villagers, and look at that. 5 villagers down. That's going to be 6 villagers he kills there. I think that's worth losing all of those musketeers, so fantastic raid by him. I'm aging up with the Tycoon. Coming in for another big raid. We get the 500 coin with the Tycoon age up. That's going to be the 1500 that I need for Mercantilism. And don't forget, I've gone for 1k wood and I fought this game. So I'm much slower than I would be normally. So I'm going to be some shipments down. Again, I'm only on 26 villagers right now. Look at this. Down to 25 now. Down to 24 villagers. Huge raid from him. Like a 10 villager raid. Absolutely insane stuff. Yes. I'm even making some musketeers from the fort. Brimstone Hill. That's the first Brimstone Hill I've ever heard of. You don't see that many Brit forts, do you? So good raiding by him. He has lost a lot of hussars. He did lose a lot of musks, but he got like a 10-vil raid. He's on 37 villagers. He's got Hanseatic League coming in himself. Don't forget, that's not just 4 torps. That's a villager as well because it's a technology. So he's now on 38 vils with Hanseatic League coming in, and you can see this. He could just go straight to industrial. He's agent with the bishop as well. So he's done a lot of slowing me down whilst booming behind all of this himself. So he's played very well, I have to say. I can't actually remember what he does. I just remember the end result. Okay, going for one of the finances. That's the gold finances, so 1200 in coin. Mercantilism improvement complete. That's going to be from me. So you can see here, I've got both my factories coming in. And then I get 2 monitors, which, by the way, is such an insane... It's map dependent. And even on... It's not even good on all water maps. But on some water maps where the water is very close to your original base, it's such an OP card. And now, of course, you can see the rocket spam begins. Gentleman of the Pike now coming in. Good day, sir. Oh, it's a very gentlemanly pike. Yes, sir. Cup of tea? I love a cup of tea. Very gentlemanly of you. I am a pike after all. Fantastic. Don't go stabbing that pike in my asshole now. In come the monitors. This is why they are so dangerous on a map like this. You see there, boom, straight for the town centre. Get 2 big shots off at it. You can see there, gill nets and long lines coming in. And I'm just trying to boom on the water because I do have a plan, believe it or not. So he's going up to industrial himself. He is down in score. But he does have 2 town centers and 40 vils. So he is beating me for eco. Aging up with the Papal Guard as well. That's a very good, very, very good age up tech. And I see the Culverins and I just about dodged them. So I get the hell out of there. Fuck this shit, I'm out. First shipment is going to be the Robber Barons for him. See, he's up to 3 town centers now as well. So he's 3 town center booming. So we've had this kind of interesting... I love it when I go for a revolt build and my opponent kind of goes aggressive. And you kind of have that standoff with how well you can defend, how many resources you covered, how many resources have you left over, and adapting on the fly. I love these games like this. And then he's kind of turned it into an industrial himself. So now he's got a factory. I do have the benefit of having 2 factories. And my score is showing that I am ahead. I am now on 50 villages as well. So double dock booming and mana booming at the same time. See that I am in range of the town center, and I want to get another shot off just before I get hit. I do lose the monitor, but I take one of his PCs down. I think that's a worthwhile trade-off. I'm like, I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. And of course, now you can see my resources. And I mean, the thumbnail's going to give it away. The thumbnail is going to give it away. I'm not too worried about that. But this build, this revolt, you have to do it on water. You have to do it on water. Because when you do this revolt, you turn into Captain Jack. There it comes, boys. The Haiti revolt. The Haiti revolt. Probably the worst revolt in the game. Okay, I'll deny it there. I think I'm waiting till I get a shipment. Because there's one shipment that I just love, and I want to make sure I get it in time. And as soon as I revolt, I have that shipment ready to go. But I am going to the Haiti revolt. I'm on 58 vils right now. My Italian friend over here is on 52. He's got Papal units coming in. He's got loads of Lombards. He's got the 2,300 coin invested in that now. So he's looking pretty good and pretty scary. So if I'm to win this game, I'm going to have to do something and do something soon. I am making a couple of culverins here because I'm a little bit worried about Papal Bombards. But I am just massing, both my factories are just massing rockets right now. So I'm just chilling. I'm happy with that. Up to 8 rockets. There it comes. Now I'm deciding to go back for it. I get a couple of culverins out. I'm on 63 vils. Down to 27. But I do keep 27 boats and both of my factories for eco. Argy, matey! Captain Jack has arrived.
Yes.
And we do get the Maroons. That's their revolutionary unit. Quite a good revolutionary unit. 5 speed. So they're one of the ones that keep their speed. 14 range as well. Very, very good. And a 2 multiplier at range attack. So but the downside is they get 30 less HP than a revolutionary. But I think that's a very, very good trade-off. And the one shipment I want above all else is the pirate ship. The Brethren of the Coast. Very apt music there. You can see, it's not highlighted anymore, but you can see it will be on the thumbnail as well. It has a pirate flag at the front of the battleship. I wish when the battleship actually gets here that they kept that in. Because that would be so cool to have a pirate flag on the Haiti revolt. One thing to note, this does cost 1k coin, but it also gives you 10 pirates. I think it's 10 pirates inside, and it allows you to make Duba the pet monkey, which is kind of cool. Which I did that on stream a couple of streams ago, and I just made a load of Duba the pet monkeys, which was kind of funny. But the Haiti revolt has arrived. We're up 2k score. There it is. There's the pirate battleship, baby. The Royal George, not so royal. And there's the pirates that get dropped off. And pirates are like 110 coin each. So that's 1,100 coin just in pirates. A battleship costs 2,000 resources. So that shipment is worth over 3,000 resources. But it cost you 1,000 to send. So basically, it's 2,100 resources, which is insane. Which is absolutely insane. I'm running a couple of winged hussars around here just to see if I can raid or do something. I do have, of course, still have my boat booming, which is important here. And as you can see, there's plenty of room on this pirate ship. Argy, matey. He's gonna make you walk the plank. Captain Jack is on the way. You can see I'm doing some raiding with just some natives being super annoying. Killing some architects here. And one of the things about this revolt, this battleship is so slow though, like 4.75 speed. So I'm just gonna come up and do the old peekaboo style against him. Let's go look over Italy's on 64 villages. Look at the resources here. That's a lot of wood. But you can just plonk that. Yeah, he's just plonking a load of it into the Lombard. Classic Lombard eco here. But yeah, so my pirates there just killed a load of... They kill a couple of Cobras here, which is what I'm targeting, because obviously I'm intending my rockets to do all the work here. So I just killed... My pirates just killed 3 Culverins, which was... I was super happy about that. You can see there's no room to unload from Royal George. I fucking unloaded in Royal George. If I can unload in Revnak's Mum, I can unload in Royal George. There's plenty of room in Revnak's Mum to unload, if you know what I mean. And in comes the pirate ship. In comes the pirate attacks. We got pirates. We got everything going on here. We got the Royal George pirate ship. The Royal Navy turned into piracy. The heresy. The heresy. And I'm spamming a load of pirates here. One thing to note, I want to get this card as well, the Letter of Marquis. That is such a good card because it makes pirates have a ranged attack and a very powerful ranged attack as well. But he's deciding to go for... He's just flanking me here. He's deciding to go straight for the throat instead, go for the classic base trade. But my pirates are there. My pirates, I've got 9 pirates. Look at these guys go. Look at these guys go. 24 hand attack. Nearly 300 HP. And the rockets in the back as well, they are doing work. 48 siege attack. And there it comes, the Letter of Marquis. The main reason you do this is so that your pirates get a ranged attack. His villagers are running. His villagers are running. And I've got hot in the tail, I've got wings as well, but it's about to get juicy, guys, because guess what's about to happen? 3, 2, 1. Brazil Revolt. We got the double Revolt, baby. It doesn't get better than this. The double Revolt. Brazil versus Haiti. Have you ever seen this matchup before? Once again, I'm telling you, if you have, you're a liar. You're a liar. Rockets doing work, pirates doing work, argy matey. And then I'm just absolutely decimating his base. We've got Revolt versus Revolt. He's trying to get some builds back with this card. He's doing a number on my rockets. Is he gonna have enough to take down my factories? More rockets popping. Look at all of these revolutions. 88 revolutionaries on my ass. On my ass. But can Captain Jack stop it? Look at this force here. Look at this force. Look, there's the pirates' ranged attack. 22 ranged with 22 ranged damage, but a 2.5 fire rate. So a very powerful attack. And all of these revolutionaries are now going to go on top of the factory. And I'm nowhere near there. I'm trying to run back now, but it's maybe a bit too late for that. He's got 4,000 coins. But he's got no more Lombards. He's got like 1 Lombard left. I've completely decluttered his base. Raised it to the ground. Got my monitor here trying to do some work. Coming in to save the day. But monitors aren't that great. And he's going to call GG. He can't beat this mass. He cannot beat this mass. Classic base trade. And the pirate battleship dropping off the kids at school, dropping off the pirate army was too much for him to handle. And he panicked. He obviously panicked and just turned it into a Brazil revolt, because he was getting pop capped as well because I was destroying all his houses. So he kind of panicked and didn't really know what to do. And by the time he did anything, he was beat. I was bringing my battleship back as well. That was going to pound these guys into the ground. He would have taken down 1 factory, but it wouldn't have been enough anyway. And thankfully, the pirates saved me here. That base trade really worked well for my pirates. His goons couldn't do anything. So a fun little game at the end there. The Haiti versus Brazil revolt. I really have for the longest time wanted to show off Haiti and make it work. And I think the best way to make it work is on a water map. Of course, their best card is the Brethren of the Coast. So obviously you need to be on the water for that. That's a very, very powerful card, by the way. It gives you lots of land units, and it gives you a battleship, of course. And obviously we kept some eco behind so we can make more units. But yeah. So hope you enjoyed this one. To just a little fun one to end the revolt week. Look at that, 32 down to 24. We got an 8 villager raid on me there, so that was a little bit scary. But the water definitely saved us here, and he gathered a lot more resources than me. But in the end, most made units was revolutionaries and maroons. So fun game to end the revolt week on. Hope you guys enjoyed this. 2 really fun cards. And again, the whole point of the revolt week was to showcase revolts that you don't see very often, and to kind of show builds that the Civ is designed for, you know, like the spirit of the revolution. Some revolutions have more than one kind of build, but this one is definitely about the Brethren of the Coast getting pirates out and sending letter of marque to kind of just spam a load of pirates. You do get free pirates from town centers and taverns as well, but they come very slowly. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll catch you in the next game. And at some point, we've got a free-for-all tournament coming, or free-for-all show match coming in the new year. Can't wait to do that. We've got more stuff coming from ESOC, and I'm going to be doing some more kind of more weeks where we showcase something or other. One person said yesterday to do maybe like a native build or something like that, or native builds, different natives, which I think is actually a really good idea. Maybe we could do some fun stuff with that. But yeah. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed that one, and I'll catch you in the next game. Peace.